Hey guys, what's up? BlindAsSavage here, and we are playing Pikmin Day 6. We had just returned to the impact site, replenished our Pikmin count, and got another ship part, so the impact site is finished. It looks nice. 2 stars and it's done. We are now heading back to the Forest of Hope to finish this area, and, well, we don't need to replenish our Pikmin, so this is probably going to be a very short day. But there is a tough battle ahead. There is a simple ship part to grab, and then there's going to be a tough battle that we have. I consider it tough because it's one of my least favorite enemies to battle, other than like Wallywogs. So today we need blue Pikmin and red Pikmin. I'm going to go straight for the blue Pikmin part. So I'm going to get about 35 blues. You don't need many. Plus, they're all flowers, so this is very nice, so I can move at a quick pace. I'm not going to grab the reds yet, because I don't need to. There's, as you can see, the enemies respawn after several set of days. I'm simply going to take them out just because I feel like they're evil creatures and they need to be slain. Up here, you can see, sheer grubs are now working on this bridge because I've been away for so many days. Remember, the white ones are harmless, the purple ones are the ones you need to worry about. Because there's a way that I can sit here and aim, I'm going to sit here and aim and take them out. Okay. As you can see, that wasn't too hard to take out. That was my first fight of the day. That was the hard fight that I hated, obviously. Right in there, I forgot what they're called. But they're obviously tadpoles of some sort. Gotta go over here, throw the Pikmin up here, and they'll start making the bridge. And the ship part is right over there. That is what I needed that first day when I started breaking down that bridge. It makes this day a little bit quicker, so I can focus on, if I really needed to, reviving more Pikmin. Or, reviving more Pikmin so that I can, creating more Pikmin so that the next days in the game aren't so tough. But I keep saying revived, I don't know why I keep saying revived. I made up a lot of Pikmin, so I don't need to worry about getting any more for the rest of the game unless I have a big fail. But I don't want to prepare for the fail because I want to see myself suffer if I fail, which is actually kind of funny to say. He actually got a Pikmin. I am fairly disappointed in myself. Here we have a giant one. As we rush at its butt, I kind of sit here and I think that I probably should have gotten more reds than what I had. So, yeah. Let's go back and do that. Have 46 and... well, I'll make it about 65 instead. Or 58. There are Pikmin over there. I'll make it up to 55. The reason why there's Pikmin over there is because remember that boss battle with the armor beetle? When an enemy kills Pikmin by crushing it, if it is a flower Pikmin, it will sometimes drop seeds and create Pikmin there the next day. So that is why I cannot pull out more Pikmin, is because there's Pikmin planted in the ground over there. So you can see this area is now clear, and the only thing that's there is a little baby, which is a good thing. Actually, I'm going to send my reds to... I have 50 Pikmin with me. Wouldn't be such a good idea considering I have 2 of these giant bulb orbs to take out. But I have... oh, I didn't even notice the baby there. That would have been really bad. I'm gonna send them in to take him out first, though. Oh, the other one woke up. As you heard the baby cry. So that's what the baby sounds like when it cries for its mother. Jeez, I'm sorry I stopped talking for a moment. I was like so into that battle. It was crazy. Go back to sleep, you ugly bastard. 2 feet. God damn it. Okay. Now that that is done, we can go and take him out. And let's go and brush his anus without any lube. And he is out. There we go. And now what we have here is another box facing the other way, but there's water over there. That's okay. That is very okay, because I have the power of knowing how to play this game. Okay, you need to throw 10 Pikmin up there on top of the box, because that's as many as you need. What you then do is you call them, send them this way, and then drag them towards the box. And being that you don't direct them off of the box, they should be fine. Now this is probably the toughest part of the day, disregarding the battle that I'm about to do, is getting these Pikmin over without them dying. Like that. I feel terrible. Come on. You can do it. Oh, he was so close to saving himself. That's tragedy. And there goes another one. That sucks. Here we have the Burrowing Snagret. I believe that's what it's called. That is not the one I want to go after. That is not the one I want to go after. There is one over here that has the ship part. You can see it marked over there with the ship part icon. And the reason why these are difficult is their fighting style. They pop out of the ground like that, and they do that. What I am waiting for is for it to go back down. And you want to get your Pikmin ready to swarm. And what you do is you swarm its head as it's popping out. But the reason why that wasn't a good attack is sometimes its head will get stuck. If its head gets stuck, that is the perfect time for you to swarm it, because then you can take a massive amount of damage on that. Like that. And I'm pretty sure this will take it out. Oh, so close. I almost took it out. And its head stuck again, so it is gone. And you listen to that horrifying screech, and watch it explode feathers everywhere, and you have a bunch of pellets and the ship part we need. It is the Geiger, don't know how to pronounce that counter. Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise, but I never paid much attention to it, so it doesn't do me much good. I really should read that manual one of these days. Just maybe. So I'm gonna send them just after the ship parts and stuffs. Oh, they're going the wrong way. Seriously? That is probably the worst thing that could happen, is them going that way. I don't understand why the Pikmin feel that they can go that way. It's irritating. Oh well, replenish my red count by throwing them on enemies and taking those pellets. Let's see. They're all heading back around and through, so they're fine. As long as they don't go the long way. Which I hope they don't, because there's probably enemies certain... Okay, no, they're not going the long way. So let me take my blues and get the second ship part that I needed to get. Well, it's the first ship part, but I left them there because I just wanted to get the battle out of the way. It is my Sagittarius. My son gave this to me as a present. It brings to mind visions of my son back home on planet Hakatate. Oh, to be back there right now. I find these ship pieces to be adorable. It's just kind of neat that they threw something like that in. There they are with the ship part and pellets. So, the Forest of Hope is done, and it's halfway through the day. So what I'm actually going to do is going to go pick those Pikmin that are up by where the armored cannon beetle was. So you see, if I didn't use my strategy, I would have been taking down that armored cannon beetle today. I mean, there's enough time in the day, but I was able to take down a ship part on a day like that. Where are they? They're over here. Where over here? What? It says they're over here. I am so confused. One more ship part, and we're done. There he goes, right there, right away. We are able to increase the flight capabilities, and we are going to have the last area open. Well, second last. Increasing the dolphin's capabilities. Here it goes. Oh, it moved one thing. How special. I know you're thinking, it's increased its capabilities, and we're going to the last... Oh, there they are. That was interesting. I guess they don't pop up until you're near them or something. But yeah, they don't turn into flowers overnight unless they've been sitting there and like you see like that. But the ship doesn't look totally complete, but we're able to go to every single area in the game but one. Which kind of makes you wonder a little bit. And there's a lot of ship parts we haven't had. Like, that's 12 ship parts. We're not even halfway done and we can reach all areas. It's kind of cool. Okay. Now let me do something. I'm going to put all of my Pikmin away. And I'm going to do that nectar thing that I was talking about before. Oh, need to put them away, not take them out. Oops. Keep messing it up. Sorry, I zoned out for a moment again. Let me check something. I need to check how many parts we need. 17 parts. So you need a whole 17 parts. That is every single part you need, except for one. So that kind of gives away a hint that the last ship part's in an area you don't know. So now what I'm going to do is I put all Pikmin in, and I'm going to take out 100 reds. Reason being is that is the max amount of reds you can have on the field of any type of Pikmin at the same time. What it's going to do, it's going to draw out all flowers first, then buds, then leaves. What I'm doing is I want to get all of these Pikmin to become flowers. Because then every Pikmin that I use for the rest of the game will be a flower Pikmin. I won't have to worry about giving them nectar or turning them into flowers. It's a great strategy if you have time to do this, because then you won't have to worry about nectar later. There are a lot of nectar spots in this area, so if you don't get a lot from these in base, don't worry about it. Just try to make sure you swarm them as much so that they can all get it at once. That one was a good one. I'm pretty sure I got them all now. There we go, 100 red flower Pikmin. And I've used both the grass spots, so... I don't want to really do it with yellows, because the yellows aren't that... I don't need yellows, so my next step is going to be doing blues. The reason I did reds is because reds are just the best fighters. I need them a lot for the next area. But... actually... the next day after this, the yellows are going to be making their big movement. They got a giant battle coming up the next day, which is actually, you're like, wait, what? I thought you said yellows weren't important. They're not important. They're the least useful, but they have a lot of uses in a sense. But they're just not the best of the Pikmin. I honestly feel the blues are the best with how much water is actually in this game. So let's get on this. When trying to get them to go after the grass and nectar, try to get the flowers on the grass so that leaf Pikmin aren't the ones that are trying to pull it, because if you're doing it that way, they might not all get turned into flowers. And there's 2 nectar things there, and all of these are now into flowers, so I have enough time to turn yellows into it then. I don't know if there's any other patches around here. I don't think there are, honestly. I'm gonna go search. Actually, I know of another one. I might as well actually go after that one, because it's a little less hard to go and throw them up on the ledge like that, so I can get them all together easier. So I'm sorry if you're bored with this day. There isn't much I could do in the day with having only 2 ship parts and them being pretty easy. there was a battle with the Brewing Snagret, and we're getting all of our Pikmin up to full potential with all the flowers and having all over 100 Pikmin. So, yeah, not too shabby. Actually, I'm going to send them after the nectar anyways, because I don't know if the other grass thing will have nectar at all, because you never know. So it's always good to double check. Actually, I don't have a turbo button on this game controller, so the reason I'm throwing so fast is because I'm using the C stick to direct them really close to Olimar, and that way he can call them really quickly. I mean, throw them really quickly. So I got 100 yellows over here. Gonna circle them up and charge them in there. I got almost all of them too. Okay. It's almost sundown. Hurry up. I don't need those pellet posies. Stop attacking the pellet posies, please. I want to get you all to be flowers so that you can all be beautiful and actually useful to me. And I won't be mad at you. Is there one over here? I swear there was one over here. No, maybe it was on top of that area over there. But either way, let's head back to base because we are done with the day. We're heading on to day 7, and like I said last time, I kind of feel empty. This Let's Play is almost over. And it's like my first full Let's Play. I did my Let's Play of Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, this is my first console Let's Play. The other one, I had to do it. I had no choice but to do it on an emulator because my Sega Genesis, the controllers are all messed up, so I couldn't play it on there. So, yeah. Let's double check, make sure there's no Pikmin. That was all of them. And there we go. That is day 6. Able to finish and get all Pikmin away. We have 350 Pikmin total. Cutscene for the first time in the game, other than the first day, without any Pikmin next to me. Kind of interesting. I would be the best I'd be the best person to use to make sound effects for video games. Just use my voice. 6 days since impact. I have managed to increase the range of the dolphin. Looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches over higher into the sky, I see a vast wetland in the deepest part of the forest. I shall call it the Distant Spring. I can begin my exploration of it tomorrow. For now, I must sleep. I am not searching the Distant Spring tomorrow. My Pikmin count went down by 21 because of that battle with the Snagger. But I sprouted 12 back for the Reds, so I didn't have a total loss on them. I have sprouted a total of 412 total, and I've lost 68 total. I left 1 behind yesterday, but there's 18 chip parts remaining, and I have 12. So, let's save our game, and we are going to be heading on to day 7, where we are going to try as hard as we can. Well, we're not going to the Distant Spring, but it is a big area, as you can see. It's the biggest area of ship parts in the game, but there's a lot of ship parts to grab, so there's a lot you can get one day. We are going to almost take out the Force Naval. If I cannot take out the Force Naval in the whole entire day, it's going to have to be an extra day where we're just like, yeah. Force Naval, next day. BlindAsSavage here. Like and subscribe. Please share with your friends if you enjoy these videos. I feel like I'm doing decent for not being much of a Let's Player, so just do me a favor and share it with your friends. It'd be great. Well, as always, keep it real.